Have you ever stopped to think about what it really means to age well? Most people believe that by the time they reach their 70s or 80s, energy and abilities start to fade. But what if I told you that there are signs that prove you're defying all expectations and aging in an extraordinary way? Today, I'm going to show you 8 abilities that only the rare few can maintain over time, and you'll be surprised by what this reveals about your health and vitality. Did you know that one of the most impressive abilities of those who age well is walking without support? It seems simple, but the act of walking without a cane or walker is a true testament to physical health. For most older adults, loss of mobility is inevitable due to joint problems, weakened muscles, and balance issues. If you can walk without assistance, you're literally defying time and keeping your body working like a well-oiled machine. Maintaining this ability requires more than just leg strength. Joint flexibility and balance play key roles. As we age, our joints lose some of their flexibility and muscles shrink, which makes the simple act of walking harder. But if you can take a firm and steady step, it means your circulatory system is working well and your body is still impressively responding to the challenges of daily life. And believe me, this is not something you see every day. Many elderly people begin to rely on external supports, but if you can still walk freely, that's a true rarity. Now imagine how this reflects your overall health. But what comes next is even more impressive, because what's behind your memory also says a lot about how well you're aging. Let's take a look at that now. Can you remember people's names, important dates, or even appointments without needing constant reminders? If so, you're among a minority who still maintains a sharp memory as the years go by. For many, memory loss is one of the first signs of aging. But if your mind can still retain these essential details, it's a great indicator of mental health. Memory isn't just about recalling what happened in the past, but also about staying present and engaged with what's going on around you. When you can remember everyday things, like what you need to do, where you left something, or even a friend's birthday, it means your brain is still functioning clearly. This is essential for independence and quality of life, as well as reducing the risk of relying on others for daily tasks. Keeping your memory sharp is one of the greatest achievements of aging, but what many people don't know is that this can be a direct reflection of an active and healthy brain. And if you are someone who can still maintain this level of mental clarity, that's something to celebrate. Now, if your mind is still sharp, let's see how other everyday abilities can show how well you're keeping your health up, like the ability to prepare your own meals. Did you know that cooking is one of the greatest signs that you're maintaining both your physical and mental health? Preparing your own meals requires much more than just knowing how to follow a recipe. It takes an impressive level of motor coordination, physical strength, and mental clarity. When you're still able to chop, season, and cook your own food, it shows that both your body and mind are still working incredibly well. The task of cooking involves several important aspects: standing for long periods, moving your hands with precision, and following steps in a logical order. Over time, many people begin to avoid such activities due to physical weakness or memory lapses, but those who can still maintain this ability are ensuring their own autonomy. Moreover, the simple act of preparing a meal helps keep the brain active, which is crucial for cognitive health. If you can still prepare your meals on your own, you're maintaining an independence that many lose as they age. This reflects not only on your physical health but also on your ability to follow routines and take care of yourself. And this is something that should be valued. Now let's take a look at another crucial ability that reflects your overall health: the ability to manage your finances independently. Can you handle your personal finances without anyone's help? If so, you're among a small percentage of people who maintain their mental clarity and ability to make rational decisions as they age. Managing a budget, paying bills, and even making online banking transactions requires a level of attention and critical thinking that many lose over time. When you can still do all of this autonomously, it's a clear sign that your mind is functioning exceptionally. Managing finances involves much more than just numbers. It's about making good decisions, staying organized, and having a solid understanding of logic. As we age, many face cognitive difficulties that make these tasks more complicated. But if you still have control over your money and can plan your finances, that's a major achievement. Your mind remains sharp, and you're still fully in control of your day-to-day, which is crucial for maintaining independence. Knowing that you can pay your bills, plan your expenses, and even deal with unexpected financial issues without difficulty is a remarkable achievement. It shows that your cognitive abilities remain intact even as the years pass. And while managing finances may seem simple, the reality is that many people lose this ability. Now, speaking of maintaining control over both body and mind, let's explore a physical ability that directly reflects your overall health: the ability to get up from a chair without support. Can you get up from a chair without using your hands? It might seem like a simple task, but this small gesture is a true indicator of the strength still remaining in your body. The ability to stand up from a chair without any support reflects the strength of your legs, balance, and overall muscle health. If you can do this with ease, you're showing that your body is still in excellent physical shape, which is essential for maintaining independence. This simple movement involves much more than just leg strength. It also requires a strong core, which is essential for maintaining body stability and good motor coordination. As we age, the loss of muscle strength, especially in the legs and core, can make such movements difficult. So, if you can still stand up without help, it's a clear sign that your body is much stronger and more functional than you might think. The ability to stand up without support is a powerful indicator that you're in good physical shape, which directly impacts your quality of life. In addition to being a milestone of independence, this feat may even predict your ability to stay active and independent for longer. And when we talk about maintaining a healthy body, another crucial aspect that affects many people as they age is vision. So, let's take a look at what it means to maintain the ability to read without effort, a rare sign of good eye health in later years. Can you read a book, newspaper, or menu without needing glasses or a magnifying glass? If the answer is yes, your vision is much better than most people your age. As the years pass, vision tends to worsen due to conditions like macular degeneration or cataracts, making reading a difficult task. So, if you can still see clearly, without the need for magnification, that's a true rarity and indicates that your eyes are in excellent condition. Maintaining clear and effortless vision with age is a true sign of resilience. Loss of visual acuity is a natural process for most people as they age, but there are cases where vision remains strong, allowing not only for relaxed reading, but also for the ability to engage with the world fully. If you can read without any difficulty, it means your eyes are staying healthy, which in turn positively impacts your ability to remain mentally active and connected to your environment. And it's not just reading that benefits from good vision. Clear eyesight also makes it easier to perform daily tasks and engage in social interactions, as well as helping to perceive important details throughout the day. If you are among the few who maintain this ability, consider it a true blessing. Now that we've seen how vision can reflect your overall health, let's explore another fundamental aspect of health: the ability to maintain good hearing and engage socially with ease. Can you still participate in conversations without difficulty, understanding and responding in real time? If so, you are preserving one of the most essential abilities for a rich and meaningful social life. The ability to hear and engage in a conversation is a direct reflection of how your senses are functioning and how your mind remains sharp. For many people, hearing loss and difficulty following dialogues can lead to isolation, but if you can still communicate with ease, it's an impressive sign of vitality. Maintaining the ability to hear well and actively participate in a conversation requires both auditory and cognitive skills. This means not just hearing, but also processing what is being said quickly, staying attentive, and responding in a relevant way. Hearing loss is one of the most common conditions among older adults, and it often impairs social interaction. However, if you can engage without difficulties, you are keeping both your brain and senses in excellent shape, which contributes to a more connected and enjoyable life. This ability to stay socially active and to participate in interactions clearly is also a strong indicator of emotional and mental health. Communication is one of the most powerful ways to maintain bonds with others and enhance your quality of life. If you can still hear and interact without problems, this is something that many will lose over time. And speaking of keeping a youthful and active mind, let's take a look at what it really means to maintain a positive and curious attitude as the years go by. Do you still feel curious about the world around you? If the answer is yes, you're preserving one of the keys to a long and fulfilling life. Maintaining a positive and curious attitude as you age is more than just an emotional disposition. Studies show that those who maintain an investigative spirit and an open mindset not only have a more pleasurable life but also live longer and healthier. Curiosity is, in fact, a sign that your brain remains active and engaged with the world. This curious mindset goes beyond learning new skills or discovering interesting facts. It also reflects emotional resilience that helps you face life's challenges with optimism. If you still take pleasure in learning, exploring new interests, or asking questions about what's happening around you, you're nurturing your mental and emotional well-being. This active curiosity is the fuel that keeps the brain young and full of energy, even in later years. And the best part is that when you maintain a curious attitude, you also become more open to new experiences and social interactions, which can further enrich your life. This shows that you are not just aging, but living each day with the same excitement as younger individuals. Now, if you maintain that curiosity and enthusiasm, know that you're on an incredible path to healthy longevity. And to wrap things up, remember, if you can do all of these things, you're a true exception. If you can accomplish all of these, you are far beyond what many imagine possible with age. This is a reflection not only of your physical health, but also of your resilient mind and the curious spirit that continues to guide you every day. You are living proof that aging does not mean weakening. On the contrary, each of these signs shows that you are maintaining control, vitality, and independence, far beyond expectations. Remember, aging gracefully and healthily is an achievement, and you are living this journey in an extraordinary way. So, keep taking care of yourself, keeping your mind open and your body in motion, because you are a true rarity. And the most amazing part is that by doing this, you're not only improving your own life, but also inspiring everyone around you to do the same. Now, if you've identified with several of these signs and want to learn more about how to continue maintaining this incredible health, stay tuned for more tips and insights. After all, who says we can't age with excellence?